Pacquiao is famous because he's connected to my name. When they mention Pacquiao, they say, who is that? They say, that's the guy that we trying to get to fight Floyd Mayweather. When they say Floyd Mayweather, they say that's an all-time great.
Near the end of Floyd Mayweather's historic career, there remained one epic disconnect.
Y'all keep asking the same question over and over again. The Pacquiao-Mayweather fight is not going to happen.
What the public wanted from him.
What you should worry about is getting in there and making the fight that all the boxing fans want to see.
And what he'd promised himself.
I'm not ducking or dodging nobody, never had.
Never to be treated as a peer.
If there was ever a fight in history that should be split 50-50, it's the Pacquiao-Mayweather fight.
People already have their mind made up.
In Mayweather's estimation, he has none.
All Pacquiao is doing is fighting my leftovers, man.
It was no longer about being the best fighter in the world.
When I get up on the podium and I say, yeah, Pacquiao, you next, if that's what y'all want to hear, that's all I got to give y'all, because that's what y'all want to hear anyway.
But the most powerful ever. So why Pacquiao?
Everybody's been waiting for it. Now we get it.
Why now?
Everyone is talking about this fight.
What changed?
This is the one fight that the entire planet has wanted to see.
Not Floyd Mayweather.
World Floyd Money Mayweather.
In the end, it all went in his favor.
There's been so much pent-up anticipation now, the better part of a decade.
The purse.
How can you ask for 50-50 and you're not doing the same numbers that I'm doing?
The protocols.
Having things on his terms. That's how Money Mayweather goes about things in boxing.
The prerogatives of power.
This thing as an economic milestone is almost impossible to overstate.
He got everything he wanted.
He dominated the negotiations, and that's why this fight is happening.
And now, he's got everything to lose.
Welcome to this amazing moment in boxing and sports history. We're very excited to be officially announcing one of the biggest events ever in all of sports. Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, Saturday, May the 2nd, at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas and live on pay-per-view.
A tableau that millions never thought they'd see. Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao sharing a stage to announce not just the fight of the century, but the richest fight in history. It's their only joint appearance until fight week. The only time these two will meet before arriving in Las Vegas.
I'm in the gym working right now, dedicating myself, pushing myself to the limit, because I never wanted to win a fight so bad in my life. It's been a long road, but we're here now.
To all the media and press, thank you so much for all your support. And to the fans of boxing, I believe that is what are you waiting for since 5 years ago.
The press conference to end all press conferences seems a curiously subdued affair. Perhaps after years of accusation, recrimination, and negotiation, the principals are finally tired of talk.
Everybody said, hey, with the animosity, with the camps, you'll never get this done. But that's not true. You missed me, right, Floyd?
The history between Mayweather and Bob Arum is a long one, fraught with slights and battles, grand designs and thwarted ambitions. It dates to 1996, when Floyd made his professional debut under Arum's promotional banner.
When I went to top rank, at that particular time, their whole focus was Oscar De La Hoya. He was the cash cow. So only thing I could do is respect that. Bob Arum wanted me to be a certain way. So that's why we kept bumping heads, You came out, you showboated a little bit earlier. You do that, that's part of your thing. Obviously, it rankled the crowd a little bit. They weren't thrilled with that.
Some guys you love, some guys you hate. That's what sells tickets. And I'm here to sell tickets, you know. I'm a performer, that's what I do, I sell myself.
I'd rather be hated for being real and who I am than be loved for someone that I'm not.
After 10 years, Mayweather decided to assume control of his career and his identity. For $750,000, he bought himself out of his contract with Arum.
Finally, when I got free and became my own boss, I done things my way.
Pretty boy Floyd was a thing of the past. In his place emerged a louder, more brash persona. Money Mayweather, owner of Mayweather Promotions. He'd so offend to make offense a skill. Floyd booked a fight against none other than Arum's erstwhile golden boy, Oscar de la Hoya.
That's when we started doing record-breaking numbers, and that's what it's about.
It was the biggest purse boxing had ever seen. Well over $150 million. Floyd won the super welterweight belt and the mythical pound-for-pound title. What's more, it would be the last time anyone called him the B-side fighter.
Money isn't everything. Money is the only thing. You heard that?
Meanwhile, a new fighter gained top billing in Arum's stable. Boxing's first and only 8-division champion Manny Pacquiao was named Fighter of the Decade, staking his own claim to pound-for-pound supremacy. But the fight everyone wanted never materialized, as the rival camps couldn't come to terms.
We tried to make this fight happen in the past. You know, the teams kept bumping heads because of random blood in urine testing, about being the A side and who's going to be the B side. We finally resolved everything. The teams got on the same page and we made the fight happen.
He's an E side and I'm B side, so well, I accept that. I like to being an underdog, and I think it's been a while to give more motivation, determination to focus the fight and to prove something.
What was the one thing for you that you said, let's do this?
Well, everyone wants to keep talking about how this fight happened. This fight happened because of me. I gotta go shoot my commercial. They say I look nice in my suit, but when I come in my suit, they say I'm a straight killer.
You right about that. This is Justin and Brian.
What's up,
Justin?
What's up, baby? What's up?
Very talented individuals. They're going to be directing.
Okay,
today.
so that's fun, that's fat. Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. He gonna be all night. You know me. I'm gonna get mine done. 1, 2, 3. Now his feeling make it do it quicker than he can. But he gonna be in all day. You gotta realize it's the big dance now. I ain't been here. You know, I done been here before. All I'm doing is breaking my own record. Right. Ain't like I'm breaking nobody else's record. I ain't never breaking my own.
All right, guys, here we go.
Quiet on the set.
Sound, please. Roll the camera.
After all these years, he knows the drill. A routine promo shoot. Still, there's nothing routine in the build-up to this fight. Even 4-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady's caught up in the hype.
He's coming to fight. He's coming to the fight.
Brady's my guy. You know, the one and only.
I can't miss this, man. I can't miss this.
We're at the commercial shoot right now.
Good, man. Good luck to you. I know you're gonna.
You know, I appreciate it, man. All right, Brady. My guy.
All right, man. All right.
Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Order now.
Perfect. Good job. Good job.
Cut there, guys. That's a good night to Mr. Mayweather. Thank you very much, sir.
Y'all done a hell of a job.
Thank you, champ.
Y'all done a hell of a job. Now that boy gonna be all day on that teleprompter. I do that thing so quick. I'm quick with that teleprompter, boy. I'm quick with that thing.
Ever since I was a youngin', only thing I know, even though you got brains, you can always get more. Cause it's all about the money, money, money. All about the money, money, money. I do this for my hustlers that hustle all day. My strugglers that know all their customers' full name. Cause it's all about the money, money, money. All about the money, money, money.
With no press tour for this fight, Floyd immediately returns to his Las Vegas gym and gets back to work.
Master of the hurt business. They're watching a legend right now. A legend at work.
The interest in Mayweather's musings have reached an all-time high. Cameras are everywhere. But as their focus narrows on him, so does Floyd's focus narrow on his training. A fighter doesn't become 47-0 all alone. If the fight itself is a solitary endeavor, the training is not. Just as Mayweather evolved, so has his camp.
I didn't do it by myself. You know, everybody played a major role. From my father to Roger. The list goes on and on. But I didn't get to where I got to overnight. It took time. It took a lot of time. Each and every day, my team get stronger and stronger and stronger. That's what I need to prepare me for a fight of this magnitude.
Good work, good work, good work, good work, good work. All right, let's hold. Come on, hey. Hard work. Good kiss. Hard work. Good kiss. Hard work. Good kiss.
It's just like a fight. You switch up paces. Sometimes you fight hard, sometimes you fight relaxed. But you always control the pace. If you're ready to use slide light, you shoot a spear jab. That's what it's called. But southpaw, you gotta slide heavy over. To dig over there, to get him out of position. We're talking about like over here. That's the key.
That's that hot, stop that boy. That's that hot, the head of the thorn in the white flag.
Floyd's coterie of acolytes includes trusted friends, family, and strategists. Some of them recent additions. Others have been here for years. But one crucial figure has been in and out across the decades. Floyd Sr., the champ's first trainer. Floyd was raised in the gyms of Grand Rapids, Michigan. A youth spent studying those who came before him. His father and his uncle Roger, both well-regarded pros. Still, it was clear early on his talents surpassed even his pedigree. In 1993, under his father's tutelage, Floyd won his first National Golden Gloves championship. He was 16.
It felt good, but it was very hard. I had to struggle, struggle and fight. But first, I want to thank the good man upstairs for giving me this opportunity to win the national championship. And second of all, I want to thank my father.
He's the best in the Midwest, I must confess. For all the rest, is no contest. When he was young, man, you can't believe what he was doing. I mean, this guy was destined to be a champion. And I did what it took to get him where he had to go. And, and in the process of me doing all that, I ended up going to prison.
Just weeks removed from Floyd's first national title, Sr. was sentenced to 5.5 years for drug trafficking.
That was a bad, hard thing for me. I thought about my son a whole lot. We used to talk a lot on the telephone, and he used to ask me things, and tell him things about what he needs to do, and I did that.
Young men need their fathers. Fighters need their trainers. Floyd had lost both. And while some predicted the end of his amateur career, he went on to win 2 more National Golden Gloves titles. At 19, with his dad still in prison, he qualified for the '96 Olympic Games in Atlanta.
I think about him. I think about him. He in my heart. I go down there thinking he in my corner. Just don't think about nothing else. I go down there thinking he in my corner.
Everything in life happens for a reason. And that made me work hard and push myself to the limit.
In advancing to the quarterfinals, Floyd became the first American Olympian to beat a Cuban fighter in 20 years. And though his father remained in federal penitentiary 700 miles away, he was determined to enjoy it.
Hey, they got a pen trading place over here. I'm gonna trade my pen. Hey, what pen? Y'all have this pen? So what you gonna trade me for this for? They really into this pen trading.
Among Floyd's teammates was heavyweight Nate Jones, who went on to win bronze for America that summer.
Both made the Olympic team in 1996. It's the greatest moment of our lives. I was in the semifinals as well. My fight was before his. I lost a very close decision. I was very disappointed, but now it was time for me to support my teammate. Floyd dominated the fight.
That's where Mayweather wants to be, on the inside, working the body of the head.
Well, he clearly got robbed. I mean, it was the worst decision I've seen in the whole Olympics.
The winner from the red corner.
So the winner is Serafin Todorov, although the referee, Schumann, raised the hand of Floyd Mayweather.
Guess what? This was not a good decision.
Floyd took it like a champ, but not USA Boxing. They need to get rid of the whole system and get a new establishment to control amateur boxing.
Well, you know, I think that, you know, I don't really want to say I won a bronze medal. I think it's best to say I received a bronze medal, because you can't win a bronze if you lost.
I was there. How unfortunate. That should have never happened. May 2nd, he should have a gold medal hanging in his corner, but he didn't get her, did he? Someone took that from him. And that's why I resigned.
Bill Wackerly spent 15 years working with the International Boxing Association. He witnessed many questionable and controversial decisions, but none worse than what he saw that night in Atlanta. Wackerly resigned immediately after Mayweather's loss and retired to his native South Dakota.
Well, now you know where old worn-out boxing referees end up, huh? In 1996 Olympic Games, my position was the senior referee judge for the United States. I monitored the judging and the refereeing, kept an eye on what was going on, how the decisions were going, how the referees were working.
I just thought you always refereed.
We do both.
Is there a difference?
You're in the ring when you're refereeing, and you're sitting at the table when you're judging.
Oh.
Your exposure is severely limited when you're in the judging seat, except for controversial decisions. If you look at the final score, if anybody with one eye and 90 years old can tell me that Floyd Mayweather didn't score at least 40 blows in those 3 rounds, Floyd Mayweather won that bout. He won every round. And I said, with all due respect, I will not be involved in an organization that cheats young men out of their right to have a gold medal. And there's my resignation.
We all know I got ripped off, you know. I got to live with it, you know. I'm just going to, you know, take my bronze medal, you know, and go home, you know. And, you know, it's time for me to turn professional, you know. I can't deal with this amateur boxing anymore.
It's difficult to argue with Floyd's career choices. Where others may have dwelt on the injustice, Mayweather found incentive.
In the 96 Olympic Games, I'm happy with how the results went. I'm really happy, because that made me strive and work hard to get to where I'm at today.
The best thing that can come from a loss is to never lose again, which is why Floyd continues his relentless pace in the gym.
No video, no picture. All phones, cameras away.
Or you will be asked to leave.
For this fight, the use of cell phones has been prohibited inside the Mayweather Boxing Club. Allowing only professional media outlets to film, there will be no distractions and no exceptions. Unless, perhaps, you're a media icon.
I've never experienced anything like this. It's pretty remarkable to see just how disciplined and focused he is. I mean, it's just so fun to watch him. I thought about trying to get a ticket until I heard they were like $87,000.
Yeah, that's like in the 6th row. Ringside, I've gotten anywhere from about 150,000 on a...
Really? Wow. That's insane.
Got that Chanel watch on, huh?
The first thing he said to me was, nice Chanel watch. This guy knows his watches.
Who bought you that?
I bought it for myself.
Okay, that's a nice watch. Yeah, all them years of hard work.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need anybody to buy my watches, Mr. Mayweather.
Hey, when do I do my interview? Is she ready now?
No, they got like 40 minutes to set up.
40 minutes? Set up? Is you good?
Floyd views media obligations as a necessary evil. But an audience with Katie Couric isn't an obligation so much as an opportunity to expand his brand.
You know, I think he has got such an interesting persona. I wonder how much of it is sort of required and how much is it really you? I'm just curious.
To make this type of money, someone has to know who Floyd Mayweather is.
I'm sure this will come as a shock to you, but I don't know a ton about boxing. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao. What kind of fighter? How would you describe him as a fighter? Strong left jab, right?
Well, I have a strong left. He's a southpaw, so he got a strong right jab.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Cut. I'm not an expert in what he does. I want to translate it to the average person. Do you ever just eat a gallon of Haagen-Dazs and say, screw it? You're gonna make $180 million in this fight, no matter what happens? Oh my God.
Yes.
Is that insane?
No, it's not insane.
To see everything that goes into a fight like this, it does make you appreciate the pure physicality of the sport.
We're not even finished working. We still got another workout later on tonight.
What are you gonna do?
Probably chop trees.
Chop trees?
Yes. Throwback workout.
Perhaps this isn't the heavy lifting Floyd's security detail had in mind today, but it's what the boss wants.
It's over here.
Wood chopping is part of an old school fighter's regimen, one that in the past Floyd has often utilized.
In the end of it, it's going to be where he wants it.
Ready? 2, 3.
Stop. Damn. I drop this way.
It all started in 1987 with me using a sledgehammer, hitting a tire. As I got older, I gradually moved to chopping wood. That's the basics. Going back to where it all started from.
It's been years since he last did this, but it feels right now. On the eve of his biggest fight, finding comfort in a familiar rhythm.
Fight of the century. What do you think it's going to take to beat him?
Does Pacquiao have any chance? Can we agree that this fight is not just another fight?
Very important for your legacy, isn't it?
Like, tell me, will this fight make history and why?
A fight so big, it doesn't have to be sold.
There's no pressure at all. Everything happens for a reason, and I was born for this moment.
In fact, though, Floyd's been selling it all his life.
I'm a performer. That's what I do. I sell myself.
Even as he shed one persona for another. Even as he became Money Mayweather.
Where did we get under lights? In his lights, camera, action. Some people look at it as being some people look at it as being cocky. It was just a smart business move by a young kid from Grand Rapids.
The most lucrative act in the history of sports has finally reached its destination. The apotheosis of a career.
I worked my whole life to get to this point. I was destined to be where I'm at. My life's supposed to play out like this.
The fight of a century was born with the role of a lifetime.
Never cry, never complain, just work. That's right.
Now comes the test of his life's work. Don't miss Mayweather versus Pacquiao, Saturday, May 2nd, live on pay-per-view.